Yo, YouTube, what's up? What's fucking today? I think today's Thursday. Today's Thursday, I'm sure. All right. Uh, I don't even know where to start with this because I didn't think this is a problem that I had, but apparently it's a problem. I have to start eating different. And not in the sense of like fitness, but in the sense of like health. Like I have a friend who's like a health nut, you know what I'm saying? And she's been going hard at the whole eating right thing. And it's kind of something I used to kind of toy with a little bit here and there. And God, my shirt looks ugly. It's something I used to toy with here and there, and work at and shit. But now it's getting to the point where it's a health issue. Not because I'm particularly like stupid fat, because my image of fat was like 300-400 pounds or something like that. Like I'm 250 now, but I don't feel 250. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like, oh my God, I'm just big as fuck. Like I don't feel big as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel solid. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of like being this size, but I mean, if I had to make the decision for myself, I'd lose like 30 pounds. I'd get down to 200. I wouldn't go below 200. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be that small. But I gotta start back packing on muscle. But I'm getting off on a tangent before I even get started. So with this trucking job, there's a certain level of health you have to be at. When I was working in the nuclear plant, they didn't give a fuck if you was healthy, as long as you didn't piss dirty. That's the only thing they gave a fuck about. The Navy, you would do like a PT test like every 6 months. You know what I'm saying? But they would waiver that shit, and the PT test wasn't nothing crazy, so motherfuckers didn't really give a fuck about it. But what I'm getting at is I don't really get to do a lot of physicals. I never had to. Like I never felt like it was an issue with myself to the point where I had to like go get checked up and all the other shit. Like if everything works, everything works. You know what I'm saying? As far as like my health is concerned, I mean, I feel fine. I feel fine. I have gone and got regular checkups. As far as the other shit is concerned, I'm good on that. My thing was always sex checkups, but I never really took like health that deeply. I mean, I did, but I didn't. Like, okay, so I'm starting this new career with the trucking thing again, and they require your health to be at a certain point. So I end up, I've been going back and forth to these physicals for the past 2 days. I've gone through so much shit in the past 2-3 days in this hotel room. It is insane. Let's see. Yesterday I pigged out. I ate. Let's see. I ate fish, fries, hush puppies. Because I can name all this shit off the top of my head. Fish fries, hush puppies. I got a soda. I had a Sierra Mist laying around. Let's see. And I ordered Zaxby salad. That's all I ate yesterday. I mean, not all I ate. I ate that yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Only because I starved myself from 5 o'clock the previous day all the way to 6, 7 o'clock yesterday. And that shit had me kind of wanting to bottom out. But the thing I'm getting at is, going back and forth with these physicals, my family on my mother's side in particular has a diabetes thing. Like, it's like hereditary. And I didn't know it was this serious. Like my uncle's got it, my other uncle's got it, and he's about the same size as me. But he's probably a little bit bigger as far as like muscles concerned, because he works out. Because he works at a prison, so he has to keep himself in shape. But yeah, I see. Both my uncles got it. My mom has it. My sister has it. And now, technically speaking, I'm at the door for it. And what that means is I'm pushing a lot of sugar through my urine, which means the kidneys are kind of being overworked. To make a long story short, not the worst thing in the world, but basically the point I'm getting at, when you get to your 30s, you know what I'm saying, stuff like this starts to happen. I just didn't think I had a feeling it was coming to a certain point, but I didn't think I was like already at the door for it, because I didn't feel any different. Like I never really like super exercised like that, because a lot of times I got caught up with my jobs and work and stuff like that. So I never really thought a whole lot about it. You know what I'm saying? And Everybody around me tells me, like, look, you drink sodas all the time. You don't hardly drink no water. You don't hardly do this. And I'm telling you, I'm hearing this from everyone. Today, nigga, I got boiled eggs, 2 bananas, and a glass of water. I don't even know if I got that right. Glass of water, all right? I'm not fucking with that shit no more. And, you know, I'm probably going to start doing more food vlog type of stuff. You know, just along with everything else. Because, I mean, YouTube is like something I still love to do. But, again, it's gotten to the point, you know what I'm saying, they was like, look, you need to get your health. You need to start, like, making a lifestyle change, basically. Like, and usually I wouldn't, like, vlog it. I would just take a picture of the food and put it up on Snapchat and just to show off what I'm eating and shit. Like, same shit everybody else does. But it's gotten to a point where it's becoming a health issue. Like, I'm not dying or nothing like that. It's not life or death. But if left unchecked, it can turn into a problem. I got a granddaddy. You know what I'm saying? He's like 70-something, 71, 72. He had to have his toe cut off because of diabetes. You know what I'm saying? My mom goes over there and takes all the sodas out the house because he just cannot stop drinking it. Like, or he'll just keep drinking it, keep going. He has to have a fucking... He's gonna have to have like a fucking... What's that fucking shit called? It's not a colostomy bag. I think it's a colostomy bag. When a motherfucker got to piss in that shit. Nigga, I am not trying to get to that point. I'm like half his age. Like, it is... Look, I like food. I like bullshit food. I love cheeseburgers. Love cheesesteaks. Love steak. All that other shit. But it is not that serious. Like, I am not about to die behind this shit. And again, with the truck driving... When you operate a commercial motor vehicle, you got to be within a certain health range. If your blood sugar gets too high, you can go into a diabetic coma. I didn't know that. I never, there was like, look, your sugar is, let's see, I think I got my blood sugar checked. Let's see, the first day I got it checked, because there's like a bunch of numbers, so I'm going to be throwing a bunch of shit at you. This just shit I've just learned within this week. You have your day-to-day sugar, and then you have your 3-month sugar. Your 3-month sugar number is much lower. It's like 6 point something. That's be below 6 point something. I don't know what that number is per se, but I don't know. But I know my day-to-day blood sugar, you know what I'm saying, depending on when you eat and when you get checked. Like, say, for instance, you eat at 12. If you go get checked at 2, like, if you drinking orange juice and let's say you eat some cereal, drink some milk, if you go get checked at like 2 o'clock, your shit gonna be through the roof. And I didn't know how uneducated I was until I got around these truck drivers, because each one of these motherfuckers, each one of them, are like, they done been diabetic, got diabetic pills. They was like, look, if you had problems being diabetic and all the other shit, you could have told us. I was like, what the fuck? I met these motherfuckers 3-4 days ago. I did not even think nothing about it. They was like, yeah, you gotta stop eating this. You gotta stop eating bread. You gotta start eating certain shit. Like, I'm like, you gotta cut out sodas. You gotta cut out fast food. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, if I'm at the, basically what I'm saying is, if I'm at the door for it right now, you know, for this diabetic shit, I'm not fucking with this shit no more. Like, I'm not trying to have my foot cut off. Like, it's not that serious. I know motherfuckers like that was like, they did all this bullshit all their life and just kept doing bullshit. And I know motherfuckers that die from heart attacks at 50 years old. Like, ain't nobody trying to die at 50. The fuck? Like, hell no. And then too, I'm starting to like ice water. I used to not like drinking water like that. I would drink water, but water always felt boring. But as of late, I've been, you know, just drinking the water. You know what I'm saying? I've been taking these apple cider vinegar pills. You know what I'm saying? All this shit is good for your kidneys, and, you know, it helps flushes out the toxins in your body and all this other shit. It's a lot of shit I gotta go through, all right? This shit is some different shit. I didn't think my 2021 would, you know, consist of a lifestyle change to this magnitude. I'm like, you get used to doing certain shit for so long that you don't think nothing about it. Like, I can listen, and anybody that knows me knows when I eat, I can really eat, and I will roll over and go right to sleep. Like, the nuclear plant got me used to doing that. Well, because them motherfuckers, all they gave a fuck about, as long as you ain't piss hot, or you ain't got no drugs in your system, nigga, go work at the plant. We don't give a fuck if you a fat ass. If you ain't got no fitness, that's your problem, nigga. Like, we just processing you in, because the way the nuke shit work, it's like, you only gonna be there for like 3 weeks. So they not reading that deep into it. With a truck company, you are a part of the company. This shit is like working for Navy Federal. You fuck with them, they gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be within a certain health range to drive a truck. Like, a motherfucker twice my size. Damn bag. A motherfucker twice my size. I'm like 250. A motherfucker could be like 375 and not have diabetes. If they have it, they have it. But I'm just saying, the weight increases it. But the point I'm getting at is I have to, I'm probably going to be doing more food vlog stuff like that. Because I need a way to keep an accountability of what the fuck I'm eating. And I gotta really, it's not even a choice anymore. Like, I used to be like, yeah, I just ate what the fuck ever because I just like lifting weights. And the only thing I cared about was being big. Like, not like fat. It was like a little bit fat but swole, but it's like, when you bodybuilding, and not bodybuilding, when you lifting weights, you just eat what the fuck ever because of calories. You're just trying to get protein in your system and get big. But there's a way to do the shit without actually having the motherfucking slam food in your system and all this other shit. So it's like, I basically got to chill out on a lot of shit. It's gonna be an adjustment. It's gonna be one hell of an adjustment because I'm used to just eating and not thinking about it. But I had to really get to a point where I take accountability of the shit that I eat and the things that I do. I'm probably gonna fuck this up a couple times. I'm not gonna lie to you because I am not used to eating like this. It's an adjustment. It's a change. But compared to what the alternative is, nigga, I'm not getting my toe cut off. I'm not finna be walking around this motherfucker having to stick pins in my leg. Like, it's not that serious. Like, the shit is not that serious. I will gladly leave Burger King alone and all this other shit if that's what it takes. Like, I will sit here and drink this cup of water. Like, ice water is pretty good. I fuck with ice water. I got a friend from up north. Like, she eats fruit all the goddamn time. Like, and that's her whole thing. She's like a health nut. At least she's becoming one. Like, what I'm saying is, health is wealth, man. Take better care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Even mostly me. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably going to eat 2 of these boiled eggs and 1 of these bananas. And that's another thing. Because I got to start eating. I got to eat more spread out. Like, okay, I would eat. The way I would eat would be like 2 really big meals in a day. I'm a really big breakfast person. I will smash the shit out some breakfast. Like, nigga, All-Star from Waffle House. I will kill that shit all week. Give me 5 eggs scrambled with cheese, 5 slices of bacon, 1 blueberry waffle, nigga, a bowl of grits. I didn't give a fuck. It's like, because I love some motherfucking breakfast. But everything else, I'm kind of willing to bend on. But it's got to start with, it's basically got to start with everything. Everything has to stop. All this shit has to change. Like I said, a lot of this shit, I'm going to fuck it up. Between that, a lot of this shit, I am probably going to fuck it up here and there. But it's going to be an adjustment because the way the trucking shit works, you get a 2-year med card. You know what I'm saying? And you cannot drive without a med card, which that says that you are physically fit to drive this truck. Like, health-wise, like, okay, like, you can't drive with too high blood pressure. You can't drive with sleep apnea. Like, in certain conditions, you got to be, these motherfuckers go through so much shit to make sure you are fit and conditioned to drive this truck. Like, most jobs I worked, the shit was like, the Navy was the Navy. I got health benefits out of that motherfucker. But, let's see, the new plant, that shit, it's great money. But it was a shitty situation to the point where I kept having to start, stop. Like, I'd work for 4 months, stop for 3 months, work for 4 months, stop for 3 months. And my money reflected that. Up and down, up and down. My health reflected that a lot of times. Because being on the road, you just eat what the fuck ever. But, again, I'm probably going to be doing more of these food vlogs. I'm going to try to do more of these food vlogs. Do not hold me to this shit. It could be something that starts the day and ends the day. I don't even know how to even begin to piece it together. And between that, and I'm going to do more mukbang stuff because that's something me and my friend are real interested in. It'll probably be some seafood related shit. But, again, as far as the food and the health, it's going to be something I got to really, 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 really work at. Because I am not going through none of that diabetic bullshit. I see my mama do that shit every goddamn day. Hell no. Every time she even eat an ice cream, she got to shoot something in her arm. And she's an itty bitty lady. Like, ain't nobody finna live like that. But, it's Thursday. If you eat these boiled eggs, enjoy your fucking day.